least I could, you know, get it. Okay, oh man, I've already, oh, look at that. I've almost got it. Actually, the third image is a hard time because this middle image is so clear. Okay, there it is. I have it. What is this? These are both -7s. And there's a lot of sliding, and it's weird because it's not like this image leaves and slides in always. It's like another image leaves and slides in. Hopefully you can see my eyes if you're bothering to watch. So, okay, if we've got the central image, it's this side image that is a little odd. Let's get that cleaned up. Let's organize our face or tilt our head to where we can actually see for now. The therapy glasses will continue to clear that up. Oh, there, I think it did it. Hang on, let's blink a little bit. Okay, I know we blinked, but let's find it. Alexa, set an alarm for 5 minutes. Okay, there we are. I mean, there are things happening with my eyes because I can see the images shifting. So, I mean, I hope you're getting something out of this. The reality is you're not watching any of these. So, now, I think I put the A's together for variety. That means I need to see something, so it needs to be either coming out or going away from me. Let's really look. Soften the knees. Take the head back. Take a breath. Yeah, what are we seeing? Are you seeing anything? There it is. Well, I mean, it's clear. The image is clear and stable. Now I need to wait for the depth. Might be a moment. You can do it. Okay, I think this is supposed to be it coming out. Come on. Oh. That does not look like it coming out. No, that looks like a backing in? That looks like a backing in. Woo, my left eye is like screaming. But do you know what? My left eye owes me because it is so dominant. It's like mostly clear fuzz. And I'm like, you know, red eye, you brought this in. Uh-oh, that was almost it. I saw it. Well, how did you see it? Well, for starters, it looked like a spiral because they're not in line, but it was showing depth. Like depth that's moving into position, like a MC Escher picture. Meanwhile, I'm like, hats off to me that I can see any of this without the marker. Also, that makes me very afraid that I'm hyper-focusing forward and turned in on the right. Thankfully, no one watches these videos, so we'll never know. Oh, man, it fell apart. First of all, the goal is to walk around. So let's find the image first. We got to occlude the left. Okay, I know there's rules. We shouldn't like do patching or occlusion, but I'm telling you, there it is. And it's clear. We're almost there. Deep breaths. Relax your gaze. What's happening? Is it pressing out or in? Nothing gets worse this way. It's just not its worse, it's crooked. There. And I'm pretty sure that has to do with my amblyopia that literally no one knows about except for me now. What is it doing? Okay, that spiraling effect has to do with the eyes trying to not move into position. But I can tell that depth is a thing that we want to have exist. So which way is it going? It's going in. The clear is away from us. And we're going to hold for 5 in fitness. 4, better see that clear telescoping away. 3, there's like a little spiral line. I will draw it for you even though you are not going to, wait, if I tilt my head, that reduces it. Well, but are they in line now? No, they're like all like this, but the stereoscopicity is definitely easier. Alexa, turn the timer off, because we're not done. Okay, I definitely see the outer ring coming toward me. Great. And it's stable now that I've tilted my head, because, you know, don't you... Shit. Wow, if I'd really tilt my head... Okay, well, but except we're not going to do that. We're going to hold a mostly level countenance. Now, you hold that clear center circle for dear life. And we're going to do 2 steps forward and back. And we're going to use the pole, which is the wall. But we're going to go heel, ball, not maintain stereoscopy. Heel, ball, toe. Almost. Diverge. No, we're going to diverge. Ah, shoot. And now we're going to do this. We're going to start with the right eye, even though I absolutely hate doing that. And everything is vertical, got it. I don't have glasses, so that makes it weird. So we'll just like touch my eyelashes. What do I care? And then we'll follow the orange stick out to the blue in the center. Look at that. And back in. There's notes about insertion, but we did not do that in vivo. So let's take it out. Making a nice sharp image. Yep. And following it back in. Following the straw out. And back in. This is so boring. Okay, center up. Careful not to move the head. And back in. Here's our favorite lower quadrant, but really it is our favorite because we want this to be a thing that we do better. Look at that. I bet it'll make a total difference, except for it hasn't. Just saying. And let's take it out. I don't think I can actually like do this for vision therapy. Thank God no one is watching this shit anyway. Although I wish you were, then I'd get some actual fucking feedback. And take it down. But Bethany, you could text me. I would have to know what I'm looking for. And I'm not wasting all that energy when you're the one that's being paid. I paid for this. Do your job. Okay, so we did the top 3. We did the bottom 2. Let's get side. Fall. Can you see the stick? No. Okay. Yeah, I can see the stick. Let's do that, both vertical, and we'll continue to stretch it out further. Because believe it or not, as a yoga instructor, I get it about neurological stretching. Oh my God. But what if you taught me more? And it's fine. I know that y'all think I'm retarded. Thank God the feeling is mutual. And let's take it down and up. And I don't remember if I did the center, but we're going to do the center now. We have different ideas about center, but that is fine. And in. And supposedly we have to switch. Yeah, great. I'm super ambidextrous. And I bet this will really help with that, you know, after fucking 40 years. Okay, whatever. Just hold it in the center, Bethany. Center of your eyeball. Here we go. Thank God nobody's watching this shit. 1. Oh, yeah, that super helped a lot. Except for... And I feel like we just went in a circle when we did it in our in-person sessions. We will just do a circle because I'm lazy and I don't care. I think this part is a giant waste of time. And yet here I am still faithfully doing this crap. So if it's like, well, but you didn't. No, I did. Following my orange stick all the way, because that's the goal. And then following it back. Honestly, this monocular experience is totally what it was like when I had to teach driving. You know, monocularly. And the funny thing about that is I had this student, and I swear to God, I will pay you $25 cash if you can make a reference to this accurately. That indicates to me that you watched this and know, because that's not going to happen. But I tutor driving because the state of Texas says you've got to have a driver drive around with you during and after driver's ed, depending upon when you take your test, for like 30 hours. And I had a student that lived in Grand Prairie. Wonderful student. Parents, great. Totally cared. Wish there were more parents like this. And we were at a stop sign at a T intersection. And there was a quad intersection to our right. And she'd stopped. And she was, you know, looking left. Well, actually looking right, looking left. And then again, once more quickly, looking right and left. Or rather, left and right. And when she looked back for the second time, she said, oh, I didn't realize that Jeep was moving because to our right, there was a stop sign, a quad stop sign. And here's me. This is the only thing that's happened. We've stopped at a T intersection, a quad stop sign. This is number 10. A quad stop sign to our right. She's looked right, left, and said, oh, I didn't realize that Jeep was moving. And I looked at this young lady. Oh, thank God we're done with that side. And I was like, I'm going to ask you a weird question. I'm probably wrong, it's just whatever. But like, when you were a child, at any point, did you ever in your life have to wear a patch for any reason at all? And she goes, oh, no. And I'm like, okay, so moving on about our next driving topic, because that's what you're paying me for. And then she says, not since I had the surgery to correct for it. Now look, people. How did I know that? I'll tell you as I switch the patch. So it's not just a matter of, oh, well, you have the same problem. Well, yeah, now. But I have to be able to assess what it is that she is seeing And by what she says, oh, I didn't know that Jeep was moving, I not only have to process what she should be seeing, but what she isn't seeing. You know, because at one time I used to be able to fucking see. So for me to be like, oh, I can visually see what she's missing because now, thanks everyone! I'm missing it. I'm missing that same information too, but the difference is that I know that. I'm expecting to get that information and not having it, so I'm compensating. But I used to get that information, which is the whole reason I know what she's missing. I'm sure I'm wrong. I probably never had that information. Who knows why I figured that out? It's just, you know, monocular vision. I'm not wrong. And anyone with a lick of brain power knows that I'm not wrong. So let's just do the other side. Obviously, this is super helpful. Right, we're going vertical, I forgot. Yep, very helpful. One. But Bethany, no, we're doing the left eye. The left eye is, oh my God, is this covered? It is covered. I can almost see double with just the left eye by itself. And that is like a major neurological issue. I'm probably just fine. I should try harder. Do you think if I relaxed and tried yoga, it would be better? I bet you. I should just relax. I say every day that I have got to get a ride off this planet. Elon Musk, even though that guy is a total sack of dicks, I just need him to take me off this godforsaken planet because I cannot stay here with these idiots anymore. Well, but Bethany, what if you die in space? I'll get the same health care that I would have gotten in the States. Let's not bullshit ourselves. Thank God you don't watch these because, I mean, talk about unprofessional, Bethany. But I am doing this shit, and I'm super fucking sick of this shit, and I don't find it helpful. So, like, I feel like fair. Okay, so the left can stretch a little bit further for now than the right. Definitely gonna keep trying as much as is reasonable and comfortable because the goal is to stretch the right to the left. But hey, there is information for, you know, anyone that would care, which would not be anyone that treats me, because why the fuck would you do anything more than the absolute, like, we showed up physically bottom line? And you know, I've got some printables about like how to treat conversions excess. And I swear to God, if it's the same shit as what we've been doing exactly, I will rake that man over the... This is proprietary. The fuck it is. But let's move on. Oh, nope. Starting with center. With the non-dominant hand, which is probably going to feel a little intoxicated, but it's fine. And we'll just go to, no, keep your head still. Yep, the 1 o'clock, watching the orange stick. The 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock could be a little further in. 3 o'clock. And that went great back. That was a direct line. To the 4.5 o'clock and in 6. Yes, it's definitely having such an effect on me. I feel so stretched, except for I don't. I feel like really irritated. 7.5. 9. Doing good. So 10.5. Did we do midnight? I don't remember. We probably did not. So midnight, but we're doing 10 times. And I do not care, so we're going to do the center. Ta-da! Like we did this with both hands and it was super awful, and we did the concentric circles. Great, let's do the last required skill. We can. Here we go. G, F, N, A, D, R, O, Z, T, K, H, E, B, T, D, X, M, T, E, V, R, C, B, U, P, V, M, R, F, X, A, N, U, F, U, N, F, B, all right, T, M, K, C, S, C, R, O, S, E, Z, K, D, E, B, P, W, G, F, P, B, S, G, A. So the third line on the third side was U, N, F, E. Some of them got like transposed or shifted, and then the last letter or middle letter got removed and then added on at the end. So now we know. We've done that with the head turn. Now be stable. Here we go. G, F, N, A, D, R, O, Z, T, K, H, E, B, T, D, X, M, T, E, V, R, C, B, U, P, V, M, R, F, X, A, N, U, N, F, V, T, M, K, C, S, C, R, O, S, E, Z, K, O, D, E, B, P, W, G, F, P, B, S, G, A. That went fairly well. My head wants to turn. Obviously, that's not the goal, so I'm having to manually stabilize so I can turn my eyes, but I can live with that. Eventually, we shall not manually stabilize. G, F, N, A. Oh, shit. G, F, N, A, D, R, O, Z, T, K, H, E, B, T, D, X, M, T, E, V, R, C, B, U, P, V, M, R, F, X, A, N, U, N, F, V, T, M, K, C, S, C, R, O, S, E, Z, K, D, E, B, P, W, G, F, P, B, S, G, A. Stationary. Okay. Can I see over there? Yes. G, F, N, A, D, R, O, Z, T, K, H, E, B, T, D, X, M, T, E, V, R, C, B, U, P, V, M, R, F, X, A, N, U, N, F, V, T, M, K, C, S, C, R, O, S, E, Z, K, D, E, B, P, W, G, F, P, B,